Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about, and yes, that is a Spider-Man shirt, and yes, I am a comic fan. I want to talk about Kata and is the life form of martial arts. And people say Kata, they think, especially American fighters, they think they're better than everybody anyway. Like, even though they took styles that has been created and formed for hundreds of years. But anyway, that's another story. Kata is really the breath life of a fighter, and Kata is not should be not be dedicated just for karate, which Kata is known for, especially if you do a traditional Japanese or Okinawan or Chinese martial arts style, or Muay Thai. It's the breath life of martial arts. For one, it has been formed in war. Most katas that has existed for decades and half a decades and even centuries come from stuff that was done in war, in wartime. Granted, nobody is fighting with spears and and swords. Well, I hope they not. It's a very important part of the dance, and really kata can be taken and used in other styles too, like boxing. You can do a 1-2 hook combination, and you can create a kata just off that alone. 1-2 hook, and you can do a series of 8 or 9 of them. Combos, and do it in a dance, and people think you're just doing some type of silly dance move, but you'll be amazed of how you remember things. People can tell me stuff all day. I'm like, okay, but it's really powerful when you learn something and somebody you see in real time, you're like, oh man, that is what I was doing. So I was training Tuesday with my mixed martial arts people, and I'm just watching the combination, and I'm like, that's taken from my Kata MP, which is my current kata that I've been learning, and I'm like, that's from MP, and they don't realize that they were doing parts of MP, and that's amazing. That's amazing that you could take that. Now, you could take that same mindset and do it jiu-jitsu flow drills. And what I mean by that is, I used to, in COVID times, when we were stuck at home and I was still trying to, keep up with my jiu-jitsu stuff, I had a jiu-jitsu dummy, and I would just watch YouTube videos of simple guard pass, half guard, scissor sweep, flower sweep, and I'm just like, they just did it in a kata, but it was just on the ground. It was just on the ground, and that's amazing. If you just work combinations and do it. Now, I wouldn't do it in on the corner of your popular street, because people gonna take pictures and stream and put all type of funny memes to you, right? But you can do your forms and katas at home. You can do it in your local place of quietness, and you'll be amazed at what you retain. once again, for many years, I just thought Kata was just boring. I mean, I was just, oh my God, this ain't gonna help me fight for nothing. This ain't gonna protect me from anything. And then I'm like, I say about year 7, I was like, okay, this wax on, wax off stuff, it may have some validity to it. And one time I was working and I was doing a job, and I saw it was an at-risk youth detention center, and I saw this kid. I knew he was going to hit me. I was just kind of preparing for it, just the way he was, doing this and revving up. So he was going to charge, and sure enough, he charged at me. And basically what I did was called Tai Sabaki, which is going to the left or the right. So I think I went to the right. I can't remember. I went to the right, and then I parried his arm down. Then I lowered his arm, and then it led me into a SEL crisis management, which is kind of like a double arm chicken hook type of thing. And I did it so fast that I was like, oh wow, I got behind him real quick, and he was shocked because I'm fat, right? But I'm fat, I'm faster fat. And it was kind of cool that I was able to get that move on him, but it was just because of doing it for so long. So I realized, okay, it may be something to this karate thing. And I wish, people stop giving it flack. Karate is very dangerous and very powerful. And there's many practitioners that train in it or train in portion of it, and go to the UFC. And I'm not talking about past people, because everybody always think about Machida and GSP, which was killer in his day, for Kyokushin karate, which is those people, they can fight. But just the newest people, and even Conor McGregor used part of his training and studied with some karate people to work on time and distance. In my level of karate, which I'm second Q in 2 styles, I really have so much to learn. So much to learn. It's a lifelong journey for me, to get where I feel like consider something. But I'm always hard on me. I'm hard on anything I do. But I'm passionate about this. So, don't knock collars or forums, wherever you want to say in any style. If you do a simulation drill and practice it and put it in a form that you can remember, you're really doing kata. You're really doing forms or sets. Even with my Chinese Kempo, we do, and it's basically just broken down sets. But if you put it in real time, it's about 2 minute kata, 3 minute katas. But we do it so fast, it goes quick. So don't sleep on katas. If you do it right and practice it and do simulation drills of the same thing, you're really doing katas. You can take katas and teach it to and take pieces of katas and just do break pieces of it and put it in an MMA setting, and you really doing MMA. Because all they do, MMA really is mixed martial arts, and they take from different styles. And a lot of mixed martial arts take a lot from karate. To go along with wherever they do. I think any stand-up martial artist got to go to the ground and learn some ground game along with a strike game. If you have a strike and ground game, or you got throw game, you're pretty tough to beat. So, all right, guys, have a good one.